everyone, I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell, and it's a Get Ready With Me. So, still doing just eyes and lips, but we're gonna use the Over palette, no tape today, just didn't feel like it. Not too much going on. Um, One of my kiddos gonna have wisdom teeth out, but first we have to do like the first appointment. So by the time you see this, we've already done it. So we have to do like the first appointment, and then they have to like let us know what they think, how many they want removed, and then wait for the insurance to approve it. So yeah, I'm thinking June. We'll see. I don't know, but let's like put something down for like the base. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I kind of, I kind of want to see if it'll help with the under eyes. I don't really need it. It's just bothering me. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, I can't wait to like get that over with. And I find it like so funny that it works out that way, that twins have similar things always going on. It's not just me that thinks so. It's just like anytime we go to like doctors, like they mention how similar their twins, like their clients that are twins, always seem to be. So, like, I figured it would come because one of them experienced it, and typically with my twins, whatever one experiences, the other one does too, just in their own time. And a lot of times it's like real close by, but this time it's like, oh, okay, like almost 6 months apart. Or I think actually like 6 months apart. So. And what's interesting about my twins, it always seems like um, Zoe's always behind. Like, whatever happens to um, my other twin first, and then it happens to Zoe. Like, needing the heart murmur closed, needing glasses. I'm pretty sure Zoe was second with that as well. I have to like look back at my pictures, but I'm pretty sure Zoe was second. Like, it happened like the following year, and so like why it's like that, because remember, Zoe is baby A. So like that's interesting to me. Now that is something that they never said. Like, if things are spaced out, like doctors haven't said that, oh, it's so common that baby B is the one that goes first with whatever it is. Like, wouldn't that be interesting if it's really like that? I'm like, that's so cool. Like if it was like a common occurrence. I don't know. Alright, so this was the Wonder Beauty and the Sephora brow pencil. Remember, this one's like super dark. Which is just funny to me because it's just like, oh, well, I guess I need like the second darkest color, not the darkest. But yeah. So other than that, don't have too much going on. Just lots of appointments for my twins. Like the school for my youngest, like they suggested, like it's not required, like summer school for her, but then it's just like I'd have to cater whatever my twins have going on, like if they have like therapies or whatever, look around that schedule, and then like it's Monday through Friday, and it's just like a lot of commitment, and it's just like, well, this is gonna be like my last summer with my kids before like working and stuff, so it's just like I would like to enjoy it. And they're just afraid that she's gonna like regress, and it's just like, well, okay, we'll like download some learning games. I'll try and find some of those like workbooks and work with her. If they give like any sight words or any like math packets or whatever, we can do that. But my thing is, Um, if you teach them in a way that makes them retain it, that information isn't going anywhere. But my child might have ADHD, and you guys haven't even suggested the idea that she might have it, but the doctor has, the ABA therapist for my other child has, so I'm just like, I'm not sure I trust your judgment. Let's try working my way and see if that helps. So because everyone learns different, and I don't know if children that have like ADHD, if like they learn like a certain way that schools don't really like teach. I know with the ABA they move like it's like 15-minute increments for like each thing that they're doing, so it's just like maybe I need that for her. Maybe I need to do 15-minute increments. Like we'll work on math for 15 minutes, we'll work on reading for 15 minutes, we'll work on sight words, like whatever, like 15 minutes, like, and spread it out and not make it like exhausting, you know? Okay, so I got the eyes done. I think they look pretty good. Yeah, I have brushes. Let me like kind of move stuff so I can see them. Alright. I think I want to go in. I don't think all of these are supposed to be sparkly, but they are because like all the other shimmers and stuff get in the way. I'm gonna go in with this like really like light shade. So yeah. I don't have too much going on. I'm still reading Hunting Adeline. Like I'm almost done. I think just like I don't know, like 5 or 6 chapters left, and then I'll be done. I don't have the other 2 books that go with them because they have Hunting Adeline, Satan's Affair, Where's Molly, and Phantom, and I have Phantom and Hunting Adeline, but I don't have like Satan's Affair or Where's Molly, which I do want them. I don't have them. So yeah, and I was watching this video and someone was talking about them and like talking about like their favorite like dark romance, and then they mentioned that, and they mentioned what I found interesting is they mentioned like what order to read them. They mentioned like Satan's Affair, they mentioned Where's Molly. They didn't mention Phantom, and I'm like, what? Like, have you not read Phantom? Because it's also a part of it, but Phantom is what got me like reading it, because I'm like, I want to know like how what happened to Gigi was solved and all of that, and like who did it, and yeah, like I suspected, but I wasn't like sure. And yeah, and seeing like the connections between Gigi and Adeline like is so interesting to me. And thinking the people that hurt Gigi were doing something so evil like so many years later, I'm like, wow. Okay. I don't know. Alright, I got that one done. Let's try the shade that's just a little bit darker, but not much. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I find the books interesting, and I'm like, is something wrong with me? Because so many people are like, oh my gosh, like, it's so dark, it's like so twisted, it's like so hard to like read and stomach, and I'm like, Not really. And I don't think I've read anything particularly like too dark. It's just like when your own reality was pretty dark. Um, it's like, I don't know, being desensitized or something. Like, it doesn't trigger me if I didn't live the life that I did. Maybe it would. So it's just like my heart goes up like a little bit, like in situations where it's just like you're in fear for the character, maybe like the situation is scary, but other than that, like it's not like how they say, oh, like you'll have a hard time sleeping or whatever. Like, I only have a hard time sleeping because I want to read more, not because of any of the trigger warnings. Like, none of the books that I've read that had like a lot of trigger warnings triggered me. The only book that triggered me was Alchemized, and not in the way that you think. You think, oh, you're triggered because of the stuff that happened in the book. No, I was triggered by a name. Because it's the name of my angel baby. That's what triggered me. It had nothing to do with the book because I wasn't expecting to read it. To see it with the same exact spelling as I gave it. Like the original spelling. So, yeah. And I'm thankful. It's not a common name at all. Because if I saw that name regularly, it would bother me. It is a name from Greek mythology, but not one of the popular ones. Like the one that you hear a lot, or the two that you hear a lot, would be like Athena, Artemis, Persephone, like things like that. You hear people use for kids, but you don't really hear the name for like the god's mother. Like Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, all of them, like their mother. You don't hear her name often at all. I don't think a lot of people even know her name. So, yeah. No, I'm not saying the name. Why? Because it triggers me. It does. So, yeah. Like, I'm not triggered like how people would think, like, oh, it's so triggering. I'm just like, that didn't trigger me. The only thing that triggered me, and it was hard for me to read the book, was hearing the name. Like, I would hear it in my head when I would read it, and that was hard. So, yeah. Like, and it's so crazy to think a name can trigger you, but it can. I couldn't imagine the people that, like, they hear, like, they lost their baby, they hear the name, and, like, does it hurt them as much as it hurts me? Because it hurts a lot. So, yeah. I don't know. Let's go in with that red shade. So, like, yeah, I don't know if it's, like, hard on people or not. Like, haven't heard too much. Oh, I found one of my handheld mirrors, and I forgot to, like, bring it. I'm not getting up right now. I don't feel like it. So, bear with me, because this one doesn't have a mirror. So, yeah. It's just like, why would you do that? I don't know. Like, find it and then not bring it. Like, that's so me. But, yeah. So let me know, like, if you've read any, like, spicy romance books and they triggered you. Like, I would love to know, and I probably want to read them. Like, I haven't been triggered yet. I don't know. There's a lot of books that I have that I haven't read yet, so maybe one of them will trigger me. I'm not really sure. Like, if it does, okay, we'll deal with it. But if it doesn't, it's just like, well, man, what's going on with me? It's like, does nothing upset me? I don't think that's true. I think you can find anything to, like, kind of upset you. It's just I haven't yet. Like, I think I will at some point. Alright. Got those. Let's try inner corner. I'm gonna go with like the lightest shade from the highlights. Ooh, should we try, let's kind of clean that off and try like the pink shade. For like up here. So that looks like so pretty. I do want to kind of fix my brow. It just looks like kind of jagged. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that helped or that made it worse. It looks like so thick. Whatever. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. Let's like go with this before we like mess with like shimmers. So yeah, but don't have like too much going on. I think if I remember correctly, by now all of like the Testament is like out, so I do, as soon as I'm done reading Hunting Adeline, like I'm gonna watch that because like I loved Handmaid's Tale, I love watching it, so I'm excited to start like the second half, like the spin-off, and see what's going on in that world now. So we're gonna like spray this on the finger. Oops, if I sprayed it the right way. I think I'm gonna go in with the kind of red shade. So yeah, I think it looks nice. can't complain. Now, let's go with mascara. It's Jeffree Star. This one's Maybelline, and this one is Revlon. So, yeah, oops. I know you guys see that. That's not helping. Oh my goodness. I was like, it's like, yeah, my bad. It's fine. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. I gotta be very careful because what the heck was that? So, oopsies. Ooh. Alright, let's try the lippy. All Jeffree Star for the lips. I'm gonna use these minis. Let's see. This one's Spooky Makeover, and this one is Hidden Hills. And then on top, a lip oil. So, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. No. Yeah. Let's try that again. I was hoping like they would be more like complimentary. But they weren't, so. much better. What do you think? Honestly, I like the way the lip turned out. At first, I was like, oh my goodness. But after fixing it, much better. So, overall, I like it. I'm upset that I smudged right here, but don't look too bad. Eyebrows look good. I was worried about that for a second. So, yeah. I think, like, don't get too into your head when it comes to, like, your looks, because even though you're like, oh my goodness, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, it could still look good. So, there's that. So, thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and a fabulous weekend, and see you soon. Bye.